He looks massive, man. Like, I don't know how he's the same weight as me.
He's in very good nick. I'd seen the videos and the photos of him leading up to where we are now and thought he looked all right, but you see him here, he's in great shape. So he's turned up ready to fight here. He really wants this one.
Yeah, he's built really well for a for that weight. He's built really well. Actually looks like a bit of a bodybuilder, to be honest with you, but I guess that's what works for him, you know. It works for him in his previous fights, it's worked, but I don't think it works against Tim.
Yeah, so I've seen a bit of him. He's a real tough dude, but at the end of the day, you know, muscles don't fight for you, and Tim's a very good fighter, so he'll get the job done.
First look of him, he's got muscles on muscles, which is a quite big frame. He's got a bit of power, so that's the first sort of thing I noticed when I come in.
Tim Tszyu only had a fight in Australia. He hasn't got experience in the overseas, but he has more experience, including Munguia, and he has much more experience, so he thinks he can beat Tim Tszyu.
Takeshi's had some great overseas fights. He's fought for a world title. He lost that world title, but he's a very handy fighter, and he does have a lot of experience. And this is, as we said, this is Tim's step into the international arena. So great opponent for him to take on, number 7 in the world, and he's got that international experience. So this is Tim taking that next step. So after this fight, they won't be able to say that.
Oh, it's true. Like, he's fought everyone from Australia, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I said the same thing about Tim before I fought him. But once I went in there, I realised how good he was. And since then, he's come in leaps and bounds. And I think Takeshi will find out on fight night.
Tim's been over there with that overseas opposition, so he's sparred with guys around the world. So and obviously he's been to Russia a few times, sparred with some international opponents, been to the US. All that accounts on that night. So he'll definitely Tim will bring that into effect on the night.
That is the hard thing, is that Tim Tszyu's at a point in his career now where everyone thinks that he's going to win every fight that he steps into, regardless of the calibre of the opponent that he steps in with. So it's a tough spot for Tim to be in, but the fact is that Takeshi Inoue beats any other fighter here in Australia. He beats a lot of other fighters across the world. He's number 7 for a reason. He's fought for a world title, and he's actually one of the best fighters in the world. So it's hard to be able to translate that across to everyone, to understand that Tim Tszyu has taken the most risky fight of his career right now. It's one that he really needs to turn up and be his absolute best to make sure that he wins. He loves fighting here in Australia. It could be the last time that he fights here in Australia before a world title shot. So, for everyone who's got the opportunity to come and see him, it's important to get out and see this because, as I said, Tim loves fighting here. We'll bring as many fights of Tim Tszyu's as we can here to Australia. But it's just one of those things that you can't guarantee. Once you're looking to take them top-level guys to fight for titles, the cards aren't always stacked in your favour, so it makes it hard to bring the fights here.